everybody, it's Duke from Sportsgamerz.com, back here with a tip from the Washington Redskins playbook on offense. We have just actually released an ebook guide covering the Washington Redskins playbook. I absolutely love this guide because it has so many good formations. The pistol is a huge part of this year's game, and I feel like the pistol formations in this guide are the best, bar none, that I've seen in the game. But at the same time, we still have other good formations that we can go to from single back, such as the tight doubles, and then we can go to shotgun and get doubles, bunch, snugs, even split close is in here, guys. So this playbook packs a lot of firepower. We broke down currently, let's see, we got full house tight, full house strong, weak twins, wide trips. Then we got also single back, big close, which is hidden, single back tight doubles. Go to shotgun, we got shotgun split close, bunch offset and doubles. So we've broken down a ton of plays, man. We ride it around 45 to 50, all in HD video with voiceover. We got text version too, in case y'all just want to quickly look at a text version. But the thing that separates our guys from others is, first of all, these guys are coming from me, and I also get input from the other people on my staff. But everyone at Sportsgamerz that contributes to the guides is an actual pro player, plays this game professionally, has won large tournaments, knows what we're doing. We're not just, the average Joe sitting around making YouTube videos just because it's fun. No, we do this for a reason, and we have the credentials to prove that. Also, everything we do is broken down so detailed that you can compete at the highest level, but even if you're a beginner, it's going to make sense to you. It's not like you have to be an advanced player already to understand what we show y'all. So anyway, let's get into the sample play. I want to look at the gun doubles, and the play I want to look at is the PA zone read. This play is crazy effective, guys. It is just so tough to defend. The way I like to run this play is I put the running back on a wheel route or I block him. Just depends on if they're sending pressure or not. And then I drag my tight end. Sometimes I'll whip route the tight end and then the slot receiver, but I always keep X and B on their routes on this play. And the reason why is these routes are just glitchy. They beat any zone coverage in the game. They even get behind purples, which is very rare to have routes that get behind purple zones in this game. So you just don't have to settle for the underneath routes when people are playing all-out coverage on you. But again, you see both of these routes are getting open behind the coverage, and then the underneath routes are there as well. But if we have the big play routes, we're definitely gonna take them. And now we can whip them too. Sometimes I like to whip them as a change of pace. You see how the whip works. It's just a nice consistent game for y'all. But so y'all are gonna see on this version why I actually like having whip routes sometimes instead of just always having the crossing routes underneath. Now y'all can see the whips get wide open against man coverage. The crossing routes get open good against man coverage too, but not that wide open. See, if we keep the crossing routes, as we're gonna see here, they're open, but not as wide open. So that's why the whips work against zone too. So I prefer to do the whips a lot of the time. And then the deep post routes, they're going to be open once they cross each other deep. It just takes a little bit longer. If they're playing a lot of man, one thing I tend to do is I tend to mix in smart routed out routes on the outside from this play. So I'll keep one of the deep posts, and then I'll throw a smart routed out route in there as well, just to keep them off balance. So if I do that, I'm probably going to keep mixing up the side that I do it on, so they can't really determine where they need to guard the smart routed out and where they need to guard the post. Then of course the running back is hitting the flats in case they don't cover the flats. But to be honest, guys, against man coverage, a lot of people leave the running back uncovered when they blitz because they just assume you're going to block him. So while you do want to send him out on the wheel route, you also want to sometimes might block him for expert protection, but don't sleep on putting him in a wheel route because it can help you against the blitz too. So anyway, here's a cover 2 sink. This play is really actually perfect for cover 2 sink because of the way it attacks the middle of the field. Like I say, zone coverage, it doesn't matter if you do the whips or the shallow crosses. Both will work. As you see here, I could have hit the whip. There's just no way that they can cover both of these deep posts in zone. You know, sometimes both get open, sometimes one's going to be open. Obviously, this one is wide open here. That's where we hit it. But like I say, the reason why I love this play is just how unique it is, man. The X and B routes, and then, you know, we mix in shallow crosses and whips. Come on, putting the running back on the wheel. It's just absolutely a nightmare to defend. You know, if someone tries to scream at you from a zone blitz, I mean, it's no problem at all. Like, you know, let's do, yeah, we could just do this one right here. We're just going to go ahead and keep the running back in this time. So you can see the shallow crosses will tear that zone blitz crap up. We kept the running back in the block. However, if you notice that no one is releasing into the flats, you're going to want to put the running back on a wheel route from time to time just to take advantage of it. But the biggest thing with this play is just don't let the defense, you know, get onto your tendencies. You know, don't always block him, don't always wheel route him, and then on the outsides, you know, mix in the smart routed outs with the deep post route. Just that, I mean, the thing is, we just never want the defense to feel comfortable with what we're doing with our hot routes. Mix in the whip routes, mix in the shallow crosses, mix in the smart routed out, block the running back, wheel route him. Just mix it up and play it smart. Like if they're playing off us, you know, we know that, you know, smart routed out routes are big. If they're playing tight, man, these post routes are going to kill them. You know, if they're playing a lot of man, whip routes are better than the crossing routes. If they're playing a lot of zone, either works. I mean, just be smart about it. So anyways, this guide is only $24.99. I feel like it's the best playbook in the game, in my personal opinion. It and Philly are my two favorites. I go back and forth between the two of them, and that's why I release both as playbook guides. And you can put a link in the description to check it out. But this play right here alone can be ran as a full offense. It's that effective.